AI Scary Short Stories. Skinwalker. Emma loved hiking the Appalachian Mountains, finding solace in its solitude. One crisp autumn morning, she ventured down a lesser-known trail, eager to capture the season's last colors. The forest was eerily quiet, the silence pressing in on her. As the sun dipped, she stumbled upon an abandoned cabin. Drawn by a strange compulsion, Emma pushed open the creaking door. Inside, the air was thick with decay, and strange symbols carved into the walls seemed to pulse with an unholy energy. Unease prickled her skin. She turned to leave, but a low, guttural growl echoed through the room, coming from nowhere and everywhere at once. Her pulse quickened. Outside, the familiar path had vanished, replaced by an alien landscape. The forest closed in, oppressive and suffocating. Panic clawed at her mind. Suddenly, she heard her mother's voice calling her name. It sounded twisted, distorted. She turned, heart pounding, and saw a figure standing in the shadows. It looked almost human, but its limbs were too long, its posture unnaturally rigid. Its face was a grotesque mask, a horrifying parody of a smile stretched impossibly wide. Black, soulless eyes bored into hers. Terror flooded her as she realized what it was: a skinwalker, a creature of legend that mimicked voices to lure its prey. Emma took a step back, and the creature mirrored her. Her mother's warped voice pleaded again, but she knew better than to respond. Summoning every ounce of courage, Emma turned and ran. The creature's footsteps a chilling echo. Her lungs burned and legs ached, but she didn't stop. Just as she felt her strength fading, she burst into a clearing. The last rays of the setting sun illuminated a familiar trail marker. Desperation gave her speed as she sprinted towards it. Not daring to look back, she reached her car, fumbling with the keys in her shaking hands. Finally inside, she slammed the door and sped away. In the rearview mirror, she saw the skinwalker at the forest's edge, its empty eyes watching, its smile a sinister promise. Emma never returned to the mountains. What once was her sanctuary now harbored a terror she could never escape. The skinwalker had let her go, but she knew it was always waiting, always watching, biding its time.